Sheba.
Good morning, YouTube land. Cheese puffs. And Miley. Where's Booty? See if I can go. There's Booty.
Dog.
Look at your dog. Okay, so we on our walk again, as you can see. There's Booty. I'll figure out the best way to hold this camera. And yeah. So I wanted to talk about, I guess, my struggles with losing this weight. And everything. So I decided to do a water fast. I'm gonna try to do it for the next 3 days, and then just do like smoothies and maybe one meal, because I was starting to feel better from this nasal drip. And then yesterday night I just got extra mucusy, and had to take my inhaler. Then I had to do a neti pod at like 1 in the morning. Excuse me. So I know I need to detox and clear up this mucus, because it's been like a month, or jeez, mama, I think a little over a month that it's been bothering me.
Mom.
Yes, baby. Hi, cheese. Okay.
Mom.
I'm being okay. And so basically I want to talk about, yes, mama. Huh? You want some water? Okay. A little bit of my stroller stuff, y'all. A little bit of history with my weight. So basically, are you finished? Whew. Oh, look at that. How much lip gloss right there. I wasn't overweight as a child or as a teenager, although I thought I was, which I'll tell that story real quick. Basically, I'm the youngest daughter, and I have 2 older sisters, and both of my sisters were smaller than me. And so my older sister would tease me all the time. Not my middle sister. She was very athletic. She was a tomboy. But my older sister, she will always be like, I would never be over 130 pounds, 135 pounds. And I remember like entering high school, I might have been 140. So them extra 5 pounds to her was like absurd, you know. And so I thought I was huge. I thought I was fat. Like, I thought I was cute, but I just thought I was fat. And then, so I'm gonna explain to you. I'm gonna have my husband insert pictures in the video. So me and my best friend, we were in color guard, and I don't know if you know what that is, but it's basically flags, rifles, kind of like ROTC. You perform with the band. And we were basically like the only two black girls amongst all the rest of them were Caucasian. So we went to band camp, or in color guard camp. So we had our room keys. Oh, I don't have a keychain, but everybody knows what a keychain is, and all the girls were putting them over their waist and wearing their keychains around their waist, right? So a side note is that I got breasts like overnight in the 5th grade. By 8th grade, I was like a D. By the time I left high school, I was like a triple D. So, yes, baby. Oh, okay, you're gonna put that back. So, mind you, I'm like a D, probably going on triple D, going into high school. I mean, double D, excuse me. Bra size. And so me and my best friend Danielle, we try to squeeze these keychains over us. Well, mine got stuck in my breast, but we squoze it down because we wanted to be like the other girls that was wearing their keychains around their waist. And so of course it got stuck, and so we had to squeeze on out of it. And I always have big shoulders too, so that's just like a funny story. But I thought I was fat, and I was like, oh, I just need to get my stomach real tight. And then also I used to run all the time, like every day when I was in high school, because I thought I was fat, but I wasn't. I know that now. So then after high school, I was good. I was fine. I started working 2 jobs. I started working actually when I was in high school. But you know, you finally get to eat what you want. So I know I was eating some junk. Yes, baby. So I gained like my first little 5 to 10 pounds after high school. I was around 17. And then 19, I started taking birth control, and I gained 20 pounds instantly. And people say, oh, you don't gain weight on the birth control pill. Lies. Those were lies. I gained 20 pounds immediately, like instantly. So I switched to like a lower dose pill. It didn't matter. Couldn't get the weight off of me. So I went from like, I want to say I was maybe like, I don't know, because I had 18, I had gained a little bit more, a little weight. So I was like, I don't know, I want to say 150. Then I was like 160. And then I went to like 175, 180. And I'm gonna insert those pictures too. When I, like, after I started, before I took the birth control, and then when I started taking the birth control, and then my boobs just exploded and got big. My cousin and my aunt and stuff was asking me, are you pregnant? I was like, no, this is impossible. I'm not pregnant. And so the hormones just did not do well with my body. So that was 19. Around 20, I started working at different 2 jobs, and I had, before that, I had went up to like 200 pounds, and I could not get down under that. I was like stuck. But I started working at a preschool. I was eating a lot of organic foods, and I was doing home health also. So I was always busy, and I was walking. I did not have a car, walking and catching a bus. And I slimmed down. I was like 194 or something. And I was wearing like a size 13. So, but I was really active. So then I got married, and I stopped working, and I gained like, let's say 10 pounds, 10 or 15 pounds. So I was back up to like 215 or something. And then my husband, we got married, and I'll tell that long story after. And he went on a deployment. So when he came back, I had gained weight. Then I moved out of the state. First time moving out of the state, gained like another 15 pounds. Came back to California, my husband on another deployment. And I think I was around like between 220, 235 or something like that. And I also changed birth controls too. Within them 2 years before I left, I got the implant in my arm. And that stopped my cycle. So, like I said before, I noticed that my body didn't react well with the pill. Well, it didn't react well either with the implant. So, then he was gone for like 9 months. I was back in California, then I moved to Virginia. So I moved across the country, and I gained more weight. So now I'm at my heaviest, like 250, right? And I was like around that size for like 2 years, a little bit under that, and like an 18 clothes, 2X, 1X. And so I started walking and juicing and all of that stuff, and I lost 25 pounds. So I was much better, much healthier. But along that ride, I found out that I had a thyroid issue. Because I was fatigued and all that stuff. They ran some labs. Because, hi, baby. You got your flowers? I don't know if you got flowers. What color? No. What color?
Purple. Purple.
What color? Good job. You want me to hold it? Thank you. So then, I had lost some more weight, and I went down to like 215. So, where you at? Thank you. No. Okay, you gonna put it in there? Put it in there. Good job. So I was like 215. Then I got pregnant. My body looks And I gained, I believe, like 35, 40 pounds with poo-poo, my first pregnancy. And a lot of it was water weight. So, because poo-poo was only 4 pounds. So they say you, with your, the placenta and the water and all of that stuff, and the placenta is like maybe an additional 3 to 5 pounds. But poo-poo was only 4 pounds. So let's say that was just 8 pounds, right? And I gained a little bit of fat, and the rest was water weight. But I didn't gain all the weight into like my last trimester. So after I had poo-poo, I lost 20 pounds in like a day, 2 days, no lie. Just all that water came off. And then with Molly, y'all ain't gonna believe how much I gained with Molly. I think I gained like, well, around the same, about 40 or 50 pounds, but my weight was higher. With Molly, I like instantly got fat. Huh, Pooh?
Mom?
Until everybody, God was like, let her be pregnant, and then I was fat immediately. So, and I had like all my symptoms came early. Like after conception, I swear I had heartburn. And I only had heartburn with poo-poo like my last trimester. And yes, they both came out with a lot of hair. So I was, back to what I was saying, y'all, I was 270 when I delivered Molly. That's crazy, right? So, and then after I stopped breastfeeding poo-poo too, that's my 3-year-old, I gained the after breastfeeding weight. So I dried up with Molly, and then, which I was doing good. I was exercising. I lost the weight with Molly. I want to say it took me a little bit longer, like maybe 2 months, and then the extra weight, the last 20 pounds or so. Let's say it took me another month or so or something like that. Not that long to lose the 70 pounds. But from where I was already like 230 or 220, something like that, when I got pregnant with Molly. So where I'm at now, this is like my regular weight. But I was finally under 200 pounds for like a couple months. But how old is Molly? Molly is like 12 months, not 12. She is June, July, 13 and a half months. And I stopped, dried up when she was like 9 months or something like that. Yes. Oh, you got your flower in your hair.
The one that's in the cart.
Okay, hold on. And so, I basically stopped exercising for like 2 months, and I had dried ups, and I didn't change my diet. So, on top of the regular after breastfeeding weight that I gained like 10 extra pounds. And so that really sucks, basically. So now I'm like starting all over from scratch and trying to get back to where I was. So, and it's a struggle, y'all. But okay, that's all I wanted to say. That's my story on the fatness. Oh, and I like to eat too, so yeah, that'll help it. That'll help it. All right,